Hello everybody, I am Tom and you are watching me play Destiny 2. So today we're going to do more story stuff. I didn't play a whole lot last week. So we'll see how this goes, I guess. Also, why am I on a Roar of the Bear? Sure, Bride's Contempt, why not? I assume this is where my quest is? I didn't actually check. Speak with Saladin at the Hollow Projector, cool.
Your efforts are paying off, young wolf. It's time for another dive, and another haul of coral for the Deputy Commander. Assuming, of course, that you can prevent the deep from drowning you like a rat. Not that I'm worried about your capacity to do so, especially when Sloane's fighting by your side. She's always been one to shoulder a burden so that others need not. That's something I understand all too well.
Makes sense that he relates to her.
After the Iron Lords fell, I alone remained to keep the torches lit, to hold the banner high, and honor those who died in the line of duty. It was a lonely path, one I walked for centuries without complaint. Now, a legion of my former enemies walks beside me. I had forgotten what such camaraderie could be like, and I suspect the same holds true for Sloane. Keep that in mind when the two of you are in the depths. There's no weapon more powerful than the soldier standing next to you.
Goddamn gravelly voice of Saladin right there. Cool, we get a couple of keys. Saladin commends you on your progress thus far and instructs you to conduct another dive for more coral. He also comments on your continued work with Sloane, drawing a parallel to his own experiences leading the Iron War beasts. I'd forgotten what such camaraderie could be like, he admits, and I suspect the same is true for Sloane. Saladin urges you to keep working together as you carry out the mission. I should say, I'd forgotten what such camaraderie looks like. Okay, I can't do his voice. But cool, I got a distant pull. I can grab another one of these, sure. Dismantle. Ambitious explosive. Alright, cool. So I assume just do the activity.
Fire team, this is Operation Fulgurite. Scans have uncovered a rich shelf of egregore coral at a depth we've yet to explore. So rich, in fact, that it has attracted the attention of a Taken Knight and their minions.
And they're radiating Taken energy, turning our hall rancid. You don't mind if I take it from here, do you, Big Blue? Good. We're diving into the dark and robbing the Taken blind. Woo! Let's be heroes.
Indeed.
Indeed. Every time I do a Lantridic voice, I get sad because Lantridic is no longer with us. Operation Fulgurite Abyss. Okay.
Just so we're clear, disrespect the commander again, I'll hurl you off the arcology like a shot put.
That all it take to get you to surface? I'm betting the ocean floor feels like home sweet home now. Hey, Chief?
Deputy Commander.
Get swallowed up by anything big while you were out there?
Not much cover at seafloor. Before Asa, they tried.
Doesn't sound so bad. Open space, cozy long girl. How'd you sleep?
Like a lamb in power armor. Stay on mission, and don't call her that.
Thing is, since you strapped on that rig and walked out into the deep, I've been itching to know. You regret it?
Worried you couldn't hack it? From what I hear, you're a survivalist.
I've run from every damn thing, if that's surviving. But, you commit.
I mean, that's a good point, I suppose.
I'm fixing to commit to something stupid myself. Get swept up in a cause. So be real. You regret it?
The Vanguard had a file on you. Doesn't paint you as the hero type. You might regret it.
Well, ain't that the truth?
Drifter is not exactly what one might call a hero. I wouldn't necessarily call him a villain either, per se. So that's something, I guess. But certainly not really particularly heroic.
Deploying Tsunamimeter. This whole shelf is contaminated.
Worrying. I've been playing Diablo, so I changed my mouse keybinds, so I can't shoulder charge currently, which, you know, is a slight issue. Coral dumped.
Guardian, I just tangoed with a massive Taken Knight. Clocked them, but they're right behind me. I'll keep their attention. Wait. They're gone.
That knight's headed your way, hero. Get ready for a showdown.
Nice. Don't mind taking on a knight.
Guardian.
Kelgarath, take it from Bones. Fight forever!
It's Kelgarath. I didn't even notice that. How many times do I have to have Kelgarath in a fight? It's pretty standard at this point.
Oh, they should have kept running. Look at them now. They're dead.
Well, if you didn't need the backup, I could have saved myself the leg cramps. Let's exfil. Get this back to the long girl. Yes, I like it. And hear what she's got for us.
See? It grows on you. Talking with her must be a trip and a half.
It's a bit like wandering out into the dark. You're lost for a minute, but then your eyes adjust and you acclimate. Things normalize.
One foot in front of the other. Funny how many things work like that.
Ain't that the truth?
It's cool to see Sloane and Drifter bonding, as it were. Alright, cool. So, make sure this quest is updated before I leave. Complete deep dive activity. Deep dives are launched from... Cool.
I know Zevul Wrath is a master tactician, but I'm having trouble understanding her approach on Titan.
From the time I spent here, coming after Asa's part strategy, part vendetta. The Hive see Asa as a coward, heretic. She tried to stop them from finding the other worms. It's not enough to banish her. She has to die.
Interesting.
That wizard you defeated, Zevul Wrath howled their name. Kudazad. I remember that from an old report.
Still have a mind like a steel trap, sir. Kudazad was a field captain for Savathun before Titan went dark.
And now they serve Zevul Wrath? Taken, Scorn, Wrathborn. She folds all conquered adversaries into her armies, doesn't she?
Not all of them. Just the strongest, or those she's looking to use as a weapon. Not just to fight, but to hurt. Psychologically. She's defacing everything Savathun touched on Titan. When it comes to her sister, it seems more emotional than strategic.
Interesting. So she's pulling Savathun stuff in out of love, hate. Don't know how different they are with the Hive, to be perfectly honest. Oh, hello.
Oh, hey there, Valis. Germain. Or is it Dredgen Hope?
You know it's Drifter these days. Has been for a long time.
I was just speaking with the Deputy Commander. She's ready for you.
How's she holding up?
Sloane is a soldier, and that role has given her purpose. Hope. But she has been through a great ordeal. Her own personal dark age.
Yeah. That's a bad hand to be dealt. Maybe this can wait. Unless you want to tip one back. Talk about the bad old days.
What is that? Motor oil? Battery acid?
Only one way to find out.
You and I are among the oldest of our kind. Centuries we've orbited each other. Why now?
Why not?
Maybe another time.
I mean, this is a fucking fantastic response.
I think Kaido's actually mellowed that old wolf out a bit.
Yeah, perhaps. We're the oldest of our kind. Centuries. Why now? Why not? It's great.
Shrouded in darkness. A promise of something more. Two halves of a whole. Long divided. A schism between them. Reunited. A glimpse beyond. To the beginning.
Interesting. Is that talking about the darkness and the light, the winnower and the gardener? And then a glimpse of the beginning is the garden? These random guesses I'm throwing out have parts to do with the trailer they released, the teaser trailer, and a few other things. I could be way off, but don't know.
The plan's working. It's getting easier for me to parse Asa's thoughts, like a picture coming into focus. Other things are a little harder for me to wrap my head around. When I first heard of Saladin's Iron War Beasts, I didn't know what to think. We lost a lot of people in the Red War. The Empire took so much away from us, and now Saladin commands an Imperial Legion? They're the reason we had to fall back and regroup on Titan. Why I had to send fire teams down into the arcology, never to return. Those Guardians died under my orders. They paid for our foothold in blood. When the pyramids arrived, there was no way in hell I'd give it all up without a fight. This is nothing compared to what others sacrificed. Completing the mission is how I honor them. Just like Saladin honors the Iron Lords, no matter who he leads into battle against our enemies. Stay the course, Guardian. Once Asa and I are ready again, it's back into the depths for us.
Interesting. She's a mature character, I guess is the best way to describe that. I don't know how I want to articulate it. But she essentially worked through her entire reservation and rationalized. People often say the word rationalize when they mean it as a negative context, as in you're making an excuse for something, but I think she rationalized correctly the the meaning behind why Saladin does what he does, and why she relates it back to why she does what she does, right? Like, she continues the battle, continues the fight, because to not do that, it means all of those people that died helping you died for nothing. So you have to keep fighting. It's interesting that she recognized the prejudice against the Cabal, which, again, well-earned prejudice against the Cabal, but she works through it, and within a paragraph, speaking it out and kind of just articulating it to herself and us, she kind of like works through that to a point. There are people who can do that. I know quite a few of them. I'm not too bad at it myself, but to see it, usually you don't write characters like that, right? Usually you have a few weeks of struggling with this shit, but it makes sense for Sloane, being the soldier that she is. She can work through it very quickly and can rationalize herself to a position that she's happy with, because you need to do that quickly because you need to just keep fighting. Fighting's more important. You need to keep the mission going, right? Sloane confides in you that she hasn't been easy on her to see Saladin command the Iron War Beasts. We lost a lot of people in the Red War, and now Saladin commands an Imperial Legion. She recounts how many Guardians under her own command lost their lives to establish the foothold on Titan, and how she refused to give up that ground without a fight. Despite her initial reservation, she recognizes that Saladin wouldn't have joined Kaido's War Council unless he felt it was noble and right. Choosing to trust his judgment, she tells you she'll soon be ready for another dive. And we get another thin press. Ooh, interesting. I did not know this sword could get hatchling. That's fun, I guess. Actually, could be very fun. A sword with hatchling. I may actually focus this one a bit more. Cool. So, I'm assuming we have, indeed. Before I do this, let me just grab the week 3. Done. Fantastic. Also that, I guess. Get the seasonal bonus thing. Cool. That also ranked me up with gave me seasonal power bonus stuff. Extra seasonal power bonus. I just need to hit rank 30 and then I'm done with rank 8. Cool. Perfect. That gives me a lore book. Alright, fantastic. I claimed all the shit in my fucking inventory for leveling up. Alright, let's check this out.
Saladin Forge. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Just thinking about the bad old days, like you said. And that bar you used to tend at the base of Fellwinter Peak. You went by Wu Ming, as I recall. Made some coin selling drinks to the Iron Lords. Then spent it hiring them to do jobs on the side. Remember all of that?
Yeah, I remember. You left out the part where you threatened to burn it down.
Maybe I should have. I never asked you why you ran that little operation. What did you stand to gain?
With how your pack of wolves tipped their bartender? Not much. That place never got too busy, but I had my regulars, and they all had their problems. Some of them just weren't that easy to see from on top of a mountain. Maybe I wanted to call them to your attention.
Ah, so you had a better perspective.
Not better, just different.
I suppose I could see the value in that.
Everything's got value, old wolf. You just gotta know where to look.
That was a cool interaction. And so you sometimes forget just how old Drifter is. I mean, I think he may even be the oldest Guardian that we know of. Well, not that we know of, that we know personally. Like, I think, like, Shin Malpha's probably slightly older than him, maybe. But, like, like him and Saladin, they're fucking old guard. Like, before Guardians were Guardians, old guard. I also love the fact, it's almost a running joke at this point, that Drifter has had, like, so many different fucking names that he just pulled out of his ass. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode, I think, because I think that's everything done. The Vanguard will... Yep, cool. They'll inform us when we need to bond again. Perfect. So, if you like the video, please leave a like. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. And as always, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time. Which... I still haven't finished editing that, I haven't started editing that dungeon video. I'll probably put that up too at some point. It's not like it's a tutorial on how to do the dungeon, so when it comes out, it's less relevant. The issue is I'm just playing, when I have free time now, I'm spending it playing Diablo 4, so, you know, that's a thing. In any case, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you next time with whatever I bring, whether it be Destiny or more Zelda, or maybe I'll put some Diablo stuff up too. I don't know. It depends. See you next time, guys.